situation, lock down the server, change the passwords, probably start updating some things. It was the foundation's website, and they were like, what do we do? And they didn't know how to fix it. They will notify you immediately if there is malware detected. You don't end up on the other side of like an angry call from your executive director. What you're managing is under control. I'm Ben from BFC Digital. We've been working with nonprofits on web technology for more than a decade. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about 3 things that you should be doing to monitor your websites and just get a sense of how technically sound they are so that you don't end up on the other side of like an angry call from your executive director who's trying to show the website to a major donor or something. Number one most important thing is you want to monitor its uptime. Your website doesn't do you any good if it doesn't exist. So you need to make sure it's running. How do you do that? The way we do it here is we use a service called uptimerobot.com. Go to uptimerobot.com, create an account. I think it's $5 a month. There may be a free tier, but it does 2 things for you. One is it will send you a notification if your website's down. Now, number 2, it'll give you historical data. So you'll know what has my uptime been over the last month, 2 months, 6 months. What you're looking for is what they call 5 nines. So you want to be up 99.999% of the time, which is like a couple minutes of downtime a year. Probably don't need to have more than that. If you're not a huge organization with multiple redundant systems, probably 4 nines is fine. If you're getting less than that, you're probably going to want to look to move hosts or figure out what the issue is. But here you can at least see over different periods of time how the uptime has been. That way, if you do get that call from the executive director who says, hey, I was in a meeting, the site wouldn't load, you can take a look and see, was it really down? Or maybe they typed the wrong URL in, or maybe their internet was wrong or something. So you at least have some data to sort of answer that question and get a sense of whether you need to address the situation more robustly at the root. The second thing you should be monitoring for, you want to run malware scans. But we got one client back in 2014 who called us because they were running a Drupal website. It was a foundation, and they went to work in the morning, and the front page of the site had been replaced with a big banner imploring people to join the Free Syrian Army, and how they wanted to do, they needed you to join, and they were fighting the evil blah, blah, blah. And it was the foundation's website, and they were like, what do we do? And they didn't know how to fix it. You don't want this happening to you. The other thing that can happen, that's even worse actually, is your site can get hacked and there can be malware injected into the website, which means that people visit it, might do some things, download something, and they'll end up with a virus on their machine and spread it to other people. Problem is, A, that's a bad thing in general, but B, what happens when that person cleans their machine and finds out they got it from you? They're never going to your site again or donating to your site again. So don't want that to happen. And that can be trickier because it's not immediately obvious. The way we do it here is we use a service called Sakurai. Now, we don't get any money from any of these services. I'm just saying what services we use. You can get a plan from them. What they will do is they'll scan your entire site every 6 hours. And they will, same thing that the uptime monitors will do. They will notify you immediately if there is malware detected on the website. The second thing they'll do, and this is why the service is so great, they will clean it for you. So they will go through and they will figure out where the malware has been injected and take it out. Now, after that happens, there will be some things you need to do to prevent it from happening again that they won't do. So you will need to address the situation, lock down the server, change the passwords, probably start updating some things, and you'll need a web developer to do that. But at least you'll be able to take care of the situation when it happens. So that's the second thing you want to do, malware scanning. The third thing you want to do is to periodically check your site's load speed. It's better for site loads more quickly. In general, you're looking for a site load speed of under 2 seconds a page. Number 2 is it can sort of help you identify performance bottlenecks, pages that if they're taking 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds to load, there's going to be some strain on the server there. Is there something going on, bad database or something? So you want to check those, and those things can change because if your servers, the strain on your server is higher or lower, maybe the server company has moved the server, maybe you've added something to the website that causes it to slow down. Our advice at this point is if you don't want to worry about that or pay for that, just do it yourself. There's a great website called pingdom.com/tools, and they have a automated page website speed test. You type your URL in, you run a site speed test, they'll show you what the results are. So you want to be doing this try and do it on a schedule. Do it once a month, maybe once every 2 weeks, something like that. And keep track of your results. And over time, you'll be able to see, how fast is my site loading? Where are the spikes? Is it going up? Are there spikes that are happening? If you do those 3 things, you're monitoring your uptime, you're monitoring your site for malware, and you are testing your site speed, then you're going to be able to go forward as a site manager and feel much better that what you're managing is under control. Let us know how your results are. How do you like these services? Do you have better ones? Do you have anything else that you think is critical to monitor? Let us know in the comments or otherwise. And good luck.